Ask me what I'm doing right now. I'm waiting to get hungry for the one last time today before I hit the bed, because I really hate the feeling, the hunger when you're already in bed. It's the worst kind of feeling. I don't want it. And I also don't want to eat when I'm not hungry. That makes the food just totally like a waste. So I'm sitting here waiting to get a little bit hungry so that I can eat one last time. And then I'll go to bed. And then right now I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll just watch more cat videos or dog videos, or finish the rest of the how to be a sixth sensory being video by Anita Morjani. I've known her. She was like one of the first people I have met on my spiritual journey on YouTube, but I never got into her work. I followed many other people. Only recently I rediscovered her. I found like everything she talks about, not literally everything, but 90% of the things she talks about really vibrates with me, even though we are totally different kinds of people. She has been a people pleaser. I'm like been the opposite. People have to please me. And I've been myself. What I resonate with is what she learned from being a people pleaser and died because of that, is that you must be yourself and there's nothing you need to do. And this is what resonates with me. So I like to listen to what resonates with me, even though there's nothing new for me to learn, but it just feels good to just listen to the vibe, the energy, the truth that vibrates with my heart. Just makes me feel less alone and feel more validated as me, even though I already know it more than anything else that I have to be me. But I think I've just relearned this from her also. Not that I don't learn anything new from her. I learned more about intuition, like things I never recognized before. Like the most important thing I got from her was that when you follow your heart, like how do you know a choice is heart's choice? Like when you are faced with more than one options, how do you know which one is your heart's choice? I thought I always knew that, but now with such clarity that she gave by giving this example, which is like when you're faced with more than one options, which option gives you this feeling of just feeling lighter? Literally, I feel, this feeling like lighter. And then she gave some examples, and then I just felt like I never thought about this like this way before. It was more like a vague idea, an abstract feeling, like I would just know, like maybe mystically, I would just know what it was, my heart's choice. But and she just made me realize that it's not always, like I don't really always know, because like even though I talk about following your heart and love like extensively, but I'm not someone that actually always does it as much as I would like to. And so her advice really helped me further on this. So because I am someone with the upbringing or the education, no background, that's basically teaches you to do things that you should do, that you're supposed to do, that you need to do. They're told by authorities which is right, which is wrong. And then you have to, no pain, no gain. You have to work hard. Hard work is the way. That kind of thing is always running in the back of my mind. Even though I know more than sure I am someone that's totally against no pain, no gain. I know no pain, more gain, because when you're going through suffering, pain, strain, that means you're going the wrong direction. When you're feeling so at fault for, like, there's so much more effort, you more than you would like to use. When you're going through something, you have to push it, and it's so, you can hear, like, it's tightness in there. It's not flowing. So no pain, more gain. Meaning you follow the effortless way. That is your heart's way. But because at least I've been so conditioned to feel like you have to work hard for something. Otherwise, you kind of feel like you don't deserve it, right? You kind of feel like feel insecure. Like, okay, it's so easy. It doesn't feel real, or it doesn't feel as solid or valid. So you kind of just, if you don't bring it into your consciousness, you just kind of feel like you just tend to work hard for things. You tend to go the wrong way. And then so her advice really helped me when she really gave examples of how you follow your heart, and it's actually the lighter path. Even though, even talking about it makes me feel insecure, because how could it be, the lighter path is the best path? How could it be? It doesn't feel solid to me, because hard work feels solid, right? It just choosing light paths, it just doesn't feel solid. It feels like it's gonna lead you down to some disasters, because you're not working hard, you're not building hard stuff that feels solid. So I ask, really right now at this moment, I ask the universe to please help me reinforce the truth in me, because I don't want to get steered by my conditioning into like hard work way of living, and this please help me resolve this insecurity around choosing heart's path. That is the light, not just the lighter, but the lightest path that you have. So, like, when you feel like you're not following your heart, when you're following like the conditioning that tells you should do this now, you need to do this, even if it's not something fun, you should do it now. No fun is hard work, do it now. No fun is hard work, it's necessary. Or you're supposed to do this to this person, you should be like this to that person because they've been nice to you, or because they love you, so you should do something. This should feeling, you just kind of get your life dictated by that. You think sometimes, when you don't think about it, when you just do as it dictates you to, you kind of feel like you're doing the right thing, but it's not really. For example, I'm in this very awkward situation where I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it just tell you, like, if someone loves me, they love me, and it's a big deal. So I would just think maybe I should do something, even if I don't want to do it. Like, for example, they really want me to meet this person that I don't feel drawn to meet. Literally, I do not feel drawn. If they didn't ask, I would never meet that person. But they just keep asking me to meet that person, even if I don't. And then a part of me says, okay, maybe you should do it just for them, because they love you. And it's a big deal. And it's the most thing that I'm grateful for the most. If love is just, there's nothing you can be more grateful for. So a part of me says, you should do it just for them, even though just for them, should do it. And I was almost convinced by it, and until I just all of a sudden realized, okay, should. Again, I hear this word again, should. Nowadays, sometimes I just really get alarmed by this word, because especially after watching Anita's that video, really refreshed my eyes about this thing, and I could feel some resistance in me, some sorrow in me right now that just says, I don't feel safe, I don't feel secure following heart's path, like 100% sure. And I feel sad because my conditioning pushes me the opposite way of what my heart would want. And if I follow my heart, I just feel this insecure. But I guess I have no choice, right? You do not, like, nobody has a choice here. You do not have a choice but to follow your heart. You do not have a choice but to follow the lightest path. So, I again ask the universe to help me with this, with all this insecurity in play, and really make sure that I follow my heart. Well, I normally, when it comes to the biggest decisions, I don't have a problem with that, because when they're really important, my heart's really loud. I don't have any problem listening to my heart. But when it comes to smaller decisions, such as should I meet this person, or should I do this today or that, or what should I do at the moment, or should I play this video game, for example? I would just really want to play this video game, but part of me is, that's a conditioned process. No, when you're having so much fun, this is not good. You should do something like read a book or watch a helpful video or spiritual video. Now stop playing that game. Now playing is bad. Playing video games is so much fun, and that fun just makes you feel insecure. You know what I mean? You know exactly what I mean, because we're all in this world that just reinforces this idea of no pain, no gain. So if you're having too much fun, you're in danger. It's not always in your conscious mind, but it's in your subconscious, like even in me. So again, here I ask again the universe to please help me with this. With this fear, insecurity, and this conditioning, everything in play here. But one thing I do have come to is that I no longer resonate with people with that energy that says no pain, no gain, hard work. Work is not fun. You're not supposed to have fun in life. Life is supposed to be hard. Or this is supposed to be hard. You should work hard for things. This kind of vibe. If someone says that, I feel like it's so bad. It's just not resonating with me. My body hardens. That feeling? It's like, ugh, that feeling is just not right. I just don't resonate with it. It feels like death. That's how it feels like. It doesn't make you feel more alive. You feel a little bit more dead when you listen to something like that. So, yeah. And similar vibes, like I would say the vibes that are just other sentences that are similar to these are like, this is too good to be true. It's just your wishful thinking. It's not true. You're just dreaming now. You're being too idealistic. These kind of vibes, what they tell you is, it doesn't matter what they tell you. How do you feel when you listen to them? Do they make you feel more alive, more lighter? Or do they make you feel more down, more like, heavy, more dead? Of course, I don't even have to tell you. You know exactly what it feels like. When somebody encourages, wow. When they just wow at you, or when they're in awe, when they encourage you. I kept saying when they encourages you. How does that feel? You feel like you're lighter, right? You feel like you're like floating up. Like your heart's starting to sing a little. You kind of want to jump a little, you feel like more alive. You feel like you're ignited. That feeling. But what's funny is when it comes to people that are so attached to their conditioning, that's hard work, no fun, no pain, no gain, you have to work hard, blah, blah, blah. And when somebody encourages their dream, they feel insecure. They push these people away. They push them away. They don't want to, they don't want these people in their life. They don't want people that encourage them in their life, because it makes them feel just insecure. I think that I have that in me as well. Like, if I talk about something and someone just encourages me, well, maybe, it really depends. for me, I think if it's really genuine, authentic encouragement, I would be able to resonate with it. I wouldn't want to push them away. Because I think a part of me is very, very heart-centered. So, I would not be able to push people away if they are really meant to be in my life, no matter how challenging the situation is. Same way around, if someone's not supposed to be in my life, I wouldn't be able to keep them in my life without feeling like it's just not right. It's not right. I need to stop. I need this to stop. Maybe it's not like instantly I know it, but later on I would know it. Sometimes I just start to feel more clearly at a distance, a little bit afterwards. Oh God, I like to make videos like this. I should talk more about these, in fact. So when you think about something, whatever, that is your heart's wish, you just sit there, for example, and when you have nothing to do, what do you dream of? Where does your heart go? Do you start to imagine or fantasizing some beautiful things in your future, some things that you've always wanted, or your biggest wishes? You start to wonder about these things, and then you start to feel, this feeling of expanded, you feel like you're floating in your dreams, or you're daydreaming about these good things. And then watch out for the voice in your head that just suddenly jump out and say, "Stop it! Too good to be true. It's not realistic. It's not impractical. It's not ever gonna happen. It's never gonna happen because nothing like that ever happened to us, or that ever happened to anybody that I know. It's just too good to be true." You just pay attention to these voices that come and just kind of shut you down. Somehow you know how exactly what I'm talking about, because you know exactly how you would feel when you hear these sounds. You feel a little bit more dead. You feel like you're heavy, you're more down suddenly. It's very obvious. Even when I was saying these sentences, you can feel it already. And just notice that, because even I don't always notice when they show up. Sometimes I would just listen to them. I would agree with them. But today, really, I ask again the universe for help, please. Next time when something like this happens, when something tries to talk me out of joy, out of lightness, out of light, out of excitement, please help me. And please help me resolve this within me, fundamentally, forever. I thank you. And yeah, when you're kind of stuck, when you don't know what to do, or when you just need help with anything, just ask. You don't have to ask out loud, but just do ask. And you don't have to ask any specific, you don't have to say God or spirits or whatever. If you're not comfortable with these, just ask for help. You don't have to refer to anyone, address anyone, because they're all around you. I don't know what they are. I don't even know. But just say they're friends. They're here. They're helpers. They're here just for us. I personally don't like the word spirit, but I don't have better words, right? I don't know what to call them. Call them friends and helpers. But because you're not alone. Right now I'm sitting in my living room. It feels like I'm alone, but it's not the truth. It's the apparent truth, but it's not the real truth. It's not true that I'm alone, no matter how I feel. In fact, I don't really, I maybe feel physically alone. I feel sad if I want to hug someone and there's no one here to hug me, skin to skin. But I'm not alone. nor is anyone alone. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. So ask for help. They always help you. Always. And look out for synchronicities in your life. If you want to know more about synchronicities, just search YouTube. You find a ton of videos. I'm glad that YouTube is holding so many spiritual stuff, like, which really changed my life. YouTube changed my life. And it's a free app. Can you imagine that? It's all free. Holy shit. I am so grateful. I think YouTube is just the best thing on the internet. They not only have serious stuff, they also have like tons of cat and dog videos and funny. Oh my god, the internet is so fantastic. And I love the name internet. Interconnected net. It's just so cool. Internet. I think in a near future, internet would no longer refer to what it refers to today, but would refer to the connection that we all share. That is not just cyber digital, but the true real connection. That's the real internet. That's connecting us one to another, heart to heart, soul to soul, being to being. That is the real internet. And that is the one that doesn't require electricity. It's always present, always available, always there, and it's instant connection. Doesn't require any time. It's like when you think of someone and then they call you immediately. Or right the second before they call you, you were thinking about them. Or, you know, I don't want to talk more about it because it's too obvious for me that that we're connected in magical ways. I like to use the word magic because it just makes me smile. And you use any words that make you smile. If you don't like spirituality, or, you know, consciousness or whatever, don't use them. You know, you don't have to. Just go towards those words that draw you. Like, for example, for me, I love magical, or miracles, miraculous. These words just, they will immediately brighten me. You're right now saying that we live in a magical world. It's not a metaphor. We are magical beings. If you don't like to say spiritual beings, magical beings. And it's like today, as I was walking through my door, I was thinking, we are more magical than the world of Harry Potter. Really, when you really realize it, it's so unbelievable, yet it's so real, it's so true. Oh my god, we're in a world that's just more magical than any movie that you've seen. Oh my god, we are magical beings. I'm just gonna use this term now. Magical beings help me, not rather than spirit guides or spiritual beings or universal God. I say magic, help me. Miracles, help me. Magic beings, help me. My friends, my dear friends, magical friends, please help me. I am also a magical being, just as the spirits, whatever. Please help me. And then, oh my god, I love it. I love how it feels. It's so great. Oh my god, I actually, it's for the first time in my life I realized I should use these words more often. I didn't realize it before this point, so sharing with you live. Before making this video, I didn't intend to make this video all spiritual. I was just about to share just how I was feeling. because I felt like I had nothing to do, and I felt a little disoriented. I didn't know what to do. I felt a little lost. Like, there's nothing, like, there's no one I could talk to. And I just didn't know what to do, so I just turned on my camera and decided to record. And then, just naturally flowed into this direction, which is fantastic. And again, at this point, I ask further for help. Help me. Magic. Magical universe. Please help me. The universe of magic, or magic itself. Help me. Magical love. Loving magic. Oh, that's perfect. Loving magic. That is perfect. Loving magic. Help me, please. It's so perfect. I resonate with this fully. It is so original. Like, great. Please help me with my situation, my life situation. And I know you're helping me. Today I think I had a little breakthrough today. I felt elevated. I felt like I was updated today. Well, nothing specific happened. And other than that super bizarre synchronicity with the spiders. That was just something I had never seen before. That was just as magical as the day 44 was given to me by the universe. The number 44, it was literally given to me multiple times. It was just bombarding me that day. And today, with the spider, it's just so bizarre. I don't even know how to, like I need to let time pass a little more for me to truly feel how absolutely fun and significant this synchronicity actually is. 3 in a row, and oh my god, I didn't even expect the third one. I thought, okay, 2 already. I was like, in fact, when I saw the first 2 spiders, I was like, oh, only 2, that's also good enough. But a part of me was expecting, like, if only there was a third one, that would be great, because it would be 3 in a row. And then the third one happened, like, out of nowhere. Like, I was just so shocked. I was not even shocked at the moment, because, again, I explained in the video, my mind immediately put up a defense mechanism to, I guess, protect me from going insane or what. But now when I look at it again, it was just so intended. Like, wow, miraculous, magical, literally magic, Great. Would this be the end of the video? I don't know. I think right now I'm gonna eat, and then I'll go to bed, and then maybe I'll continue to record a little bit more. Or maybe I'll just upload this, I don't know.